inflation of holidays, dullness of awards shows, and Amazon Games implosion, the sewers of the gaming industry have never been more rewarding for the news hunters and those who pretend to be one, like me. Then there's a bombshell news from the Night City, and it's making my sarcasm meter blow a gasket faster than a 3060 RTX trying to render a puddle in Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk does want to unite with Keanu Reeves for another run. Honestly, I'm not even surprised. In 2077, Keanu survived bugs that would have caused lesser-known actors to retire to a monastery. So if you like your news quick, just like your first Tinder date, don't press the skip button. This is not a report, this is your game loop. Recently, I stumbled upon something so monumentally absurd, I almost dropped my entire gallon of Mountain Dew. You know how every other day is National Waffle Day or International Pet Your Gerbil Day? Nowadays, calendars are basically just confetti thrown by bored marketing interns. And the gaming industry not only wanted to jump on the holiday bandwagon, but also double dip to help create a perpetual holiday season. Apparently, there are two national video game holidays, and the difference between them makes me want to slam my head into a CRT monitor. First, we got a National Video Game Day, but then, like a bad DLC no one asked for, there's National Video Games Day. Did you catch that? The difference is one letter. That's not a holiday, that's a patch note. The two holidays are separated by the most pedantic grammatical hair splitting since the great Who versus Whom War of 1892. Seriously, who cooked this up? Did some intern just fat finger the keyboard and the national observance was born? You wanna confuse me? Fine, but you won't make me pick sides in your stupid ass holiday conflict. I think it's time to call my shrink again because my brain just threw an error code. While holidays pander to every possible cause on this planet, at least they're not boring like award shows. The Oscars, the Emmys, the Grammys, every year they roll around promising glamour and excitement, but it all turns into hours of televised ambient. And don't you dare to tell me the Game Awards are any different. Every year you get the same three things: new trailers, a surprise cameo, and Jeff Keighley's hair shinier than a polished sword in Elden Ring. Look, when the highlight of the night is the 30-second teaser for a game that's still 5 years away, you got a problem. I feel the only reason anyone still watches these is to see if a celebrity trips, curses, or accidentally thanks their dealer. These shows fail in more than one thing. The fashion looks like it was picked by a committee of colorblind tax attorneys. The acceptance speeches start with "holy shit," followed by a ticket to Snoozeville of thanking everyone but the janitor. And the runtime have more filler than a discount sausage. Look, my attention span clocks out faster than a retail worker on Christmas Eve, so focus on few big awards, one meltdown, one wardrobe malfunction, and summarize the rest on TikTok. When imagination and creativity are your problems, solve them with bureaucracy and money. At least that's what big companies do in gaming. For just over a decade, Amazon has been trying to crack the video game industry with more money than Jeff Bezos' personal crypto wallet. They aimed for the stars, but tripped over a cable and imploded harder than a blow-up doll at a frat party. The World gone, Lord of the Rings gone before they even hit the first development crisis, and 14,000 souls had been yeeted into the unemployment. Amazon learned that they can't apply the same algorithm to building a game as they do to delivering vibrators at the doorsteps in rural Montana. So what caused this crash? Could it be Jeff Bezos focusing on getting buffed and chasing skirts? Don't you dare of accusing me for exploiting a man's midlife crisis. I've been going through one since I graduated high school, so I would never do that. Anyway, Amazon say they're shifting focus to casual and AI-focused games, which when translated to plain English means they're focusing on people who get confused by anything with more than 2 buttons. And their newest release, King of Meat, I promise you, it's a survival game, not a hot dog eating multiplayer. While Amazon intends to give you an AI-driven Snoop Dogg who raps about free shipping, a reunion might be brewing behind your backs. So clutch your controllers because I got a hot, greasy piece of news that will either make you jump in the air or destroy your monitor. Apparently, Cyberpunk wants Keanu Reeves back for the sequel, and it looks like our beloved trench-coated messiah wants another run in the Night City. Most of the gaming community has responded with the kind of enthusiasm typically reserved for free pizza and not getting fired. Keanu not only survived glitches and T-poses, but also the Night City police that spawned directly inside your ass. Haters would say Keanu's acting is flat, with no much emotional depth, and that developers scrambled the whole plot to give him more screen time, so they're pushing for Nicolas Cage with a blonde wig. Okay, I made Nick Cage thing up, but it sounded as the good idea after a few beers. So let's take a deep breath and think about all this. What could go wrong? How about everything? This is the CDPR we're talking about. The masters of trust us, bro, and we'll fix it later. So pre-order if you dare, cyber cowboys. This was your game loop from the sewers of the gaming industry. Thanks for watching.